Hello, this is Pepin, and today we have a special cross-collaboration episode with Shit Happens When You Party Naked, live at Curlies Comedy Club. He came on our show, we went on his show, and this is us on his show. It's definitely a lot of fun, really great content. Check out his show, and until next time, we need to talk.
You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Get them titties out. Get them kitties out. Get them cooters out. Get them pooters out. Shit happens when you party naked. Shit happens when you party naked. Get them titties out. Get them kitties out. Get them cooters out. Get them pooters out. Shit happens when you party naked.
I know you love that guy. Welcome to Shit Happens When You Party Naked, motherfuckers. We are live from Curlies Comedy Club in Rochester, New Hampshire. Rottenchester. I am your host, Jason Almy. And with me today, I got the boys from We Need to Talk podcast. I have Meter and I have Pepinas here. It's a nickname we gave him last week. It's going to stick pretty good, I think, especially after this week. So Pepin, a.k.a. Pepinas. I think that's a good one. It's going to stick. I want to thank Curlies Comedy Club for having us on. He told me not to say as many jokes about fellatio tonight. And I agreed to, so I won't, but I'm having a really hard time. You know, it's like you're told not to do something, and then all you can think of is like the thing you've been told not to say. You're like, oh, second dick, second dick, second dick. Anyway, he did take a chance on us here tonight, and all this month, for all of the shows who are going to be up here performing this month. He took a risk on us, and so out of appreciation, because I could have done anything, right? I mean, I could completely bomb. I could piss my pants in front of all of you. I could start yelling racial slurs. I could try to get you guys all to join the Black Panthers with me. Like, that could have happened. We could all join the Black Panthers tonight. We could make that happen. I think they're accepting white folks now. And I'm only 98%, 99% white, so. But about Curlies, I did want to say, and this has been sticking in my head since last week, the owner's name is Josh, and the fries are straight, so I don't know how they get off calling this place Curlies. You know what I mean? You saw the straight fry. I was totally expecting
they're some of the
curly
straightest fries I've ever seen.
They
in my
were
life.
really straight fries. Is anybody eating fries? Does anybody have a French fry? Look at that fry. That is not curly
straight
at all.
and thick.
I'm really kind of disappointed because curly fries taste better.
That's my nickname in college.
I think the fries are still probably pretty good, but they're not curly. So I feel like maybe they should change the name to Straights, but then you get the wrong idea about this place, right? Like, certain people might not feel welcome, and we don't want that either, right? We don't want that either. We want everyone to feel welcome, so I guess names got to stay Curlies. If Josh does not ask me to leave before 8:30, this is going to be a successful night. I love you, Josh. So, guys, how are you doing? How are you feeling about the live shows after last week? I know we had our first live show last week. Thank you guys for repeat audience.
Yeah, so the first one was just, it was decently packed, but tonight's way more packed, so a lot more pressure. So I thank you guys for giving me that pressure.
People like me better. Woo!
Oh, that's it. That's what we were missing. Last week we got hecklers. My mom was heckling us last week.
Now I feel like heckling her because she got a mouthful of sandwich and she can't defend herself.
Listen.
She's had a rough week too, everybody. Be nice to Sandy, okay? Be nice to
Jesus.
Sandy. You got a mouthful of sandwich, it's okay. You don't have to reply. Because if you start choking because I picked on you, I'm going to feel terrible.
So what did you say to get all these people here tonight?
Josh would rather I not divulge because it has to do with a topic that I've promised to lay off of. So if you catch my drift, I've got to S a lot of D's after this. Right at 8:30 sharp, because I got a baby to
There's
get
a lot
home
of dogs
to.
to shave.
Yeah, I do a lot of dogs to shave. Yes, I'm shampoo, dude. Who shaves their dog?
I don't know.
Shampoo. I guess if it's a poodle, you might. So before we get into it, I have some voicemails.
Uh-oh.
That I haven't. They've been piling up since last week because we didn't do a show last week. So I thought it would be best if we dug into the voicemails like first thing.
You do voicemails?
We sometimes do voicemails. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have some voicemails, and I figure like if you're gonna do a live show, I'm gonna come out here and settle this crap up. You're gonna settle this crap up. You guys are all gonna come out. I should definitely play some pre-recorded shit, right? Like that's the thing to do at a live show. Like I'm too cool to actually have a live show. I'm gonna play some pre-recorded shit from my iPad.
sense.
Okay.
So here's the first voicemail. Let's. I haven't listened to any of these, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I did not have time to listen to any of these in advance,
And we're live, right?
and we are live.
Okay.
So
Just making sure.
Yeah, don't bother calling here again, okay?
So, that was the first. That was a legit voicemail. Like,
Was that-
Do you think that was Earl? That wasn't Earl. I promise you, that was not Earl.
Was that someone asking to be on your do not call list?
I think somebody just requested to be on the Shit Happens When You Party Naked do not call list. Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to take him off the list.
Do we have a number so we can call him?
Let's do that. I'm gonna get you that number. I'm gonna get you that damn number.
Yeah, don't call
I'm gonna
here
make sure
anymore.
you got. Let's call him on the 29th live and just pass the phone around. Let everybody talk to him. All right. So here's the second voicemail. I'm sure this one's gonna be much better. I'm sure there's. The first one was.
Oh, that was a fluke.
Yeah. I'm sure.
هلا ايه شو ما عم بيرد بالمرة هالمرة التليفون بيرن وما بيرد طيب وقت اقول له ايش اقول
Is
له
this
هدي
you?
ايش هو هيدا
Pepe, is
قلت
this
لك
you?
هالمرة بدي اقول لك ما اقول له سي ما هو بيقول له سي لا
English?
That was.
That's not English.
I feel like.
I think that was the wrong number.
No, I feel like
What
we're.
is your voicemail?
We're actually pretty huge in we're pretty huge in like Lebanon and Turkey. I think we get like a full like 2% of our downloads from the Middle East. So we're pretty popular over there. I'm just gonna presume he's a giant fan that speaks zero English, and I speak like very little. I only did like 3 semesters in college of Arabic, and it's really that was like 17 years ago at this point. So I'm just gonna presume that he was just tremendous fan.
Hey, T-Mail me. It's
English.
Ron.
This is legit.
Just calling you from my bed in Maine, eating avocado toast and being millennial as shit. I just got a question for you. It's actually kind of a twofold question. I'll just jump right into it. How low can a cloud go before it becomes fog? And conversely, how high can fog go before it becomes a cloud?
That's a good question.
Oh, damn.
Good luck in answering. Choose your answer wisely.
Choose your answer wisely.
All people to live crowd.
Choose wisely, because the wrong answer, and it's like the Last
That is
Crusade, and I'm just going to shrivel up into dust.
Punch Podcast. Thanks.
So did you guys hear the question from our listener? He was asking, how low can a cloud go before it becomes fog, and how high can fog go before it becomes a cloud? And he did warn me to answer correctly, because if I don't answer correctly, I'm going to die in like an Indiana Jones kind of like face-melting manner.
Okay.
I think that in order for it to be fog, the cloud has to be lower than 20 feet. I think it has to be lower than 20 feet. How tall is the tallest NBA player?
7'6".
I knew you would know that. So it definitely should be a little bit higher than that, but not too much higher than that. I'm going to revise my answer to 10 feet. I think above 10 feet, it's starting to become a cloud. But 10 foot, I'm gonna cut it off right there. My cousin's actually a meteorologist, and so I already know the answer to this question. I cheated. And so 10 feet is when it becomes a cloud or fog, when it crosses that 10-foot barrier. Yes, Riley.
Is it like a Venn diagram at all? Is there ever any overlap where it's full of fog and the cloud?
I suppose, because if part of the cloud is below 10 feet, but part of the cloud is above 10 feet, the top half is a cloud and the bottom half is fog. What do you guys say? I want you to be able to weigh in on that question.
I'm gonna go with it has to do with the direction of the actual physical thing. So if it's going downward, then that's heading towards fog, right? And if it's going up, that's cloud. So like, can fog ever rain? Is that what morning dew is?
Fog rain. Yeah.
That's fog rain.
It's fog rain. Okay, Pepinas, what do we got? What do you got over there? What's your answer?
See, I would say probably a 2-story house. That seems pretty logical.
It seems kind of reasonable. Maybe a little too reasonable.
Yeah, two-story house. If it fits below that, it's kind of like the mix, like you're saying. But anything above the 2-story house is definitely a cloud.
I think fog, by its maybe not its textbook definition, but like just the concept of fog, it should obscure your line of sight. So I think if it's higher and you can see shit, and you're not going to run over your neighbor's dog or something like that when you're coming home drunk at 2 a.m., I think it's not fog. It's a cloud at that point. But if you do come home drunk at 2 a.m. and you run over your neighbor's dog or a homeless person or whatever, I mean, I'm not judging, I think then you're going to say the fog made me do it. Of course I wasn't drinking. It was foggy. And the dog
Is that why you asked about the NBA player? Because I was real confused up till right now.
Yeah, that was, I think. Because it's all about like lines of sight. All right, I've got another voicemail.
Dots are connecting.
I've got another voicemail for you. Which ones have I played?
Yes, Jason Olney, this is Lance from CBS. I want you to know that your prescription for your gonorrhea, clap, and hemorrhoids have just come in. So please, you are allowed to pick them up at any time. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
I think that wasn't supposed to be on there. That was obviously. Now my wife has questions. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller.
He's on the mend.
Could you guys hear me in there screaming when I peed earlier? When I went to pee earlier, could you guys hear me in there? Yeah, I thought the door was kind of thin. That's my phone ring.
Should we be giving you a round of applause, or?
That was my phone ring. So, I don't know about that voicemail. Would you be embarrassed if it was publicly revealed in front of all of these people, some of whom you don't know and you may never see again? How embarrassed would you be for it to be revealed that you have gonorrhea in front of all these people? How embarrassed should I be right now?
If it's in public, you have to kind of just go with it. So I'd probably create a fan club,
Okay.
Pevin's gonorrhea Facebook page?
Yep.
I want to join that group.
Donate to my, prescription medical bills, please.
Go fund me.
I got to go fund me. Gonorrhea fund me. Gone fund me. So you actually would lean into it, kind of like I'm doing right now.
I mean, what other choice would you have but to lean into it? Because
you don't.
Otherwise, you'd be ashamed, and you can't monetize it. And everything's about monetizing today, so gotta do it.
Yeah, I gotta get clicks on that Facebook page. Everybody like my gonorrhea. Just click like on my gonorrhea. Honey, we'll talk after this. Maybe run by CVS for one of the tests. You know what I mean? Like you and me both. We'll take care of that. I won't say any more about it. Okay.
Doubtful.
All right, I think I got.
Hey, what's going on? Jason Almy? This is that motherfucker Jody B. from the Po' Boys podcast. I was calling. I have a small child following me, so bear with me. Hang on one second. Bro, you got it. Anyway, hey, was wondering. First of all, good luck on your show tonight. Hopefully everything goes well, and it isn't a complete cluster like that. A complete clusterfuck, my friend. But I wanted to talk about something important. Premature ejaculation. As I like to call it, ejaculation. Listen, I wondered, the only time I think I've ever experienced that was when I was a young kid, and then maybe once when my wife was pregnant. You get that booty at 6 a.m. You ain't had time to do anything. Yeah. Anyway, I'm curious what your experience is with it, and do you really think it's as big of a problem as they made us think it was when we were teenagers in American Pie? Surely there's not people that do it every time, right? And if so, do better. Hit that round 2, son. Take it easy, son, bitch. Hope you have a good night.
I like that guy.
I like that guy a lot. I do love Jody B. Po' Boys podcast, everybody. If you're looking for another funny podcast to listen to when you're out of Shit Happens When You Party Naked and We Need to Talk and The Plunge, let's definitely put Po' Boys podcast on the list. When is ejaculation premature? And do I think it's as rampant as like funny comedy movies would make it seem? I don't know. I mean, I like his philosophy, like premature ejaculation, or as I like to call it, ejaculation. I mean, either way, I'm happy, right? I mean.
So I think the problem with premature ejaculation is that there's no like pleasure out of it. Like it's like it
For
happened.
you or for her? Because for me, I'm fine. Like, I'm just saying, like I'm not upset with my penis. Like, not that upset with my penis.
I'm pretty upset. It's like too early. You know, it has to line up with orgasm, cum, same time. Otherwise, it's out of there.
Let me ask you this, because you're the guy who invented the Kegel app.
Yep.
So premature for you is like under an hour, right? Premature for you is like, oh shit, I finished within 50 minutes, and sorry.
Yeah. Well, premature for me is anytime I don't want to. So if it's before that, it's premature.
What do you mean if you don't want to? Like someone puts a knife to your throat? Like, you gonna come, motherfucker? I'm gonna slit your throat open.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah, that scenario. That actually happened to me last week. Actually, it's really kind of an uncomfortable thing because you're forced to perform like that. How creepy do you think that would be, though, if you were just woken up in the middle of the night and a knife to your throat and there's like some guy leaning in and just hot breath and he's jerking you. He's jerking you off. He's not demanding that you do anything to him.
How hot is he?
That's the question.
Not.
That's the question.
Not hot at all.
Oh.
Imagine Meter's twin.
Fuck.
What's this shit?
Sorry, buddy. I mean, I figured you would be the least attractive to him because he podcasts with you every week.
Okay, I'm gonna defer to Meter for this question.
What's if I saw myself? Like, where's this one going?
I mean,
You saw your twin.
yeah,
oh,
not
my
you.
twin? Fuck yeah.
Your twin.
I think that works. Okay. So when is ejaculation premature for you?
I think this is the greatest like philosophical question of our age, right?
Tantric fucking Rod Stewart over here, or whatever.
Is that
This guy
is
right
that
here.
the philosopher that you know, or
No,
Rod Stewart, the most famous?
This guy, the one.
Oh
who,
yeah. No, and I mean I think that's where Pepin really excels is in his philosophy, especially in dick-related philosophy.
This guy deadlifts solely to strengthen his cremaster muscles, his Kegel muscles. That's it.
You were giving me direction on the microphone, not doing a sex move, right?
No. I mean, not yet.
This is how Pepin lets the lady know. Like, it's about. I'm sorry. It's about. I know it's only been 45 minutes, but I can't hold off any longer. It's about to blast. That's the sign language for that, right?
Yep.
It's definitely had nothing to do with mic technique. All right. So, guys, premature ejaculation, pretty much a myth, right? Let's answer the second question. Doesn't exist.
I gotta ask one thing. The guy holding the knife to the throat, is that a kink of his, or is that just...
It's definitely a kink of his. It's definitely a kink.
But is it a kink of mine?
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
You know what? If it's my clone, I'm down. My twin, whatever. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's my official answer.
I think that's masturbation at that point. If it's like you from another universe or whatever, like the Avengers shit.
That's another great
some
philosophical
time traveling
question.
you. Like instead of Captain America fighting himself, it's you jerking yourself off, your other self. And I don't think that counts as cheating. I'm just saying. I mean, like, not that that'll ever happen, but if I did meet an alternate version of myself and got it on, I don't think that counts. I don't think it counts. We'll see what Christina says.
Is it gay?
I mean, only when the balls touch.
Okay.
So I think the rule has always been on Shit Happens When You Party Naked. It's not gay unless the balls touch. Do you guys agree? Like guys, because you have scrotums, do you guys agree? It's not gay until the balls touch.
I see a lot of nodding in the audience right now.
Okay, I found the homophobe. Everybody, we found. I mean, I guess everybody has their own boundaries. I respect that. You know, I don't think it is, but I have my boundaries. You have yours. I'll try to remember not to mouth kiss you tonight when I'm saying goodbye. I'll try to remember not to run my tongue along the edge of your ear, because that doesn't seem that bad to me as long as our balls aren't touching. I think it's fine. More on that later. I think we got one more voicemail left. I hope this one's very embarrassing.
Coming for the
What's up,
homophobe.
Ollie and his beautiful wife, of course. This is Delvin, the host of the Delvin Cox Experience. Just want
Oh, it's
to say
Delvin.
hello, and I love you guys. And I want to give you guys a question. Let me think of one for you guys real quick. Since you guys are on the podcast and doing awesome things right now, if there was one thing that you want to see happen in 2020, like something colossal big, good or bad, or the other,
Yeah.
what would you want that thing to be? All right? Love you guys. Peace out.
Oh, thank you, Delvin.
I'm real close to this speaker. Can you repeat the question for me?
Yes. So, Delvin from the Delvin Cox Experience, everybody, after Po' Boys, after We Need to Talk, after The Plunge, after Shit Happens When You Party Naked, please put the Delvin Cox Experience in your playlist. Not only is it a great entertaining show, it's a fantastic show. It's a lot more serious than mine. But you will also feel like a better person because you have a black podcaster. You subscribe to a black podcaster's podcast, automatically woke points right there. You will elevate yourself in the eyes of anybody who's concerned about your social standing in terms of social justice. So please, go subscribe to Delvin Cox right now. If you don't, I'm just saying, you're a racist. So to repeat his question for you.
Thank you.
He asked if the what we wanted to see happen in 2020, if there was anything big that we wanted to see happen in 2020. And I actually have an answer for that. It's almost like I knew he was going to ask that question because I'm so well prepared. But I promise you guys I did not listen to any of those voicemails. In fact, he called me while I was driving here. I transferred that voicemail to my iPad like 2 minutes as you guys were all walking in the door. So, weird flex. That's a normal flex. Those are kind of weird too, though. Like the bodybuilding flexes. Don't you think it's kind of weird? It's like sort of normal when I was competing and stuff, but it's also kind of weird if you're not into that. I'm just like, this guy who's like completely African American from the neck down, but he's like powder from the head up, is like flexing his muscles and veins and stuff. I mean, I still like it because like Stockholm syndrome and everything, but it is kind of a weird, like a very literal weird flex in my opinion. I don't know, what do you guys think about the bodybuilding shit before I go back to the actual question? Is it weird to see like a man with no top on like?
I think it's kind of weird. I don't think it's too weird, but the weird part is the glute spreads. So they'll like get up and like split their glutes apart.
Oh yeah, well
that's
no,
the weird one.
that's actually, you need that glute to be like really dialed in because that's how you can tell that person. Like 90% of 15-year-olds have a six-pack out there. I'm pointing out there because there's no 15-year-olds in here. It's 18 up here. But out there, there's 15-year-olds, and like 90% of them have a six-pack. So you can't just look at abdominal definition and say, that guy's good. You actually have to turn them around in the banana hammock and everything so you still get to see. You don't want to see the crack, but you want to see the rest. And you got to see like all the definition because if there's any fat on that ass, you're not lean enough. But what I'd like to see happen in 2020, back to the question. Let's pivot away from that.
Not a moment too soon.
I don't even think they're going to notice. I'm just going to pivot away from that topic, away from glutes, and right back to the question. Delvin, thank you for asking.
Ready.
I recently, there was the thing with the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Has anybody, I know we don't have many Popeyes up here. We got a few, and they're kind of far away. Raise your hand, please. Has anybody eaten the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Has anybody tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich? That is no. Everyone's looking at me.
That is literally zero.
Do you guys know what a chicken sandwich is? You guys understand what a chicken sandwich is? We'll start there. There's a place called Popeyes. I'll be right back to their name in a second. They made a chicken sandwich that, like, you guys have at least heard of it, right?
Oh, I know what a chicken sandwich is.
Okay, you look like you eat a lot of them, I'm just saying.
No, well, I'm more on the ham side.
Your way, you're the ham side. I'm more like a ham salad.
It's more like a baked
extra
ham.
cheese, curly fries. Popeye, yeah, but just the forearms though, right? He's like skinny everywhere else. I think his liver's bad. So have you heard of the chicken sandwich? Did you hear the chicken sandwich?
I used to make chicken sandwiches, so I'm aware, but not of the Popeyes specifically.
Okay, so Popeyes, it's like the Chick-fil-A killer, right? They wanted to get in on that, like Chick-fil-A makes money hand over fist. And honestly, Chick-fil-A has the tastiest chicken sandwich. They're the chicken sandwich place. The chicken sandwich, fight me outside after this if you think anywhere has a better chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A. I will fight you outside, and that includes ladies. all right? Put your fucking dukes up, all right? I'm equal opportunity. I will fight a lady if you don't think chicken. It tastes the best. You don't have to agree with Chick-fil-A's stance, but they taste better than other chicken sandwiches, and that's all I'm saying. But Popeyes is coming after Chick-fil-A, and they got this popular sandwich that's tearing up Twitter. But they didn't do enough. There's more that they could have done if they wanted to take that business from Chick-fil-A. Hear me out. This is where the name Popeyes comes back in. I'm circling back to that, okay? Because you got to change the name too. You can't just make a sandwich that's delicious and good and comes after Chick-fil-A. If you really want to take some of that market share away from Chick-fil-A, you got to change the name to Gay Chicken. Fuck Popeyes, Gay Chicken. Boom, 2 big words, bright, colorful, make it colorful, Gay Chicken. You call the place Gay Chicken, I promise you, that Chick-fil-A money is gonna vanish, especially on Sunday. You're gonna kill on Sunday, easily. Because the chicken people are gonna wake up hungover on Sunday. They're gonna want Gay Chicken. They are gonna want that Gay Chicken. So, I put it out there. Popeyes, don't steal this idea from me. Because I'm gonna start a food truck.
No, steal the idea, pay you.
No. I'm starting a food truck, and I'm gonna call it Gay Chicken, and I'm gonna get it wrapped. I'm gonna get the food truck wrapped in rainbows, and it's gonna be called Gay Chicken. I'm gonna cut the fillets of chicken to look like penises too. Those chicken strips are gonna look just like dicks. I'm gonna call them chicken dicks. What, you think I'm kidding? I'm fucking joking. It's a comedy club, but I'm not. If they change the name to Gay Chicken, I would buy so much Popeyes stock, because the stock would soar. Call it Gay Chicken and give them a discount too. Like, bring your man in or bring your lady in, kiss them at the register. Colford, you and me would go to Gay Chicken. I would kiss you on the mouth, and we get a 10% discount. No.
Oh,
Yes,
he's right. He's right. You stipulated that.
It is my own rule. I'm defeated by my own game. It is my rule. Yes, we actually don't have to kiss. We just have to both remove our scrotums from our jeans, lay them on the table right there where the counter is, and just mush our scrotums together. Like 2 colors of silly putty. Just mush them together. And just, kind of like silly putty you dropped on the floor, so it's got like all the hairs sticking out. So just.
And that's for 10%?
That's a 10% discount, which is really, that's just good business, right? Because I'm saying when I open my Gay Chicken food truck in 2020, Delvin, 2020, that's what I want to see happen. I'm opening up my Gay Chicken food truck. I'm definitely giving discounts to people that mush their scrotums together. That's just good business. Because if you're willing to mush your scrotum together for a 10% discount off a $5 sandwich, a $4 sandwich, you know what I mean? Like, you're saving 40 cents on this sandwich. Like, for real, that's a repeat customer. Those guys are coming back, period. And they're always coming together. I mean, they're always returning to the food truck together. I don't know if they come together or not. It might be premature.
Whoa, I missed the part where this was a food truck.
It's a food truck, yeah.
Is it a one-time ball touch for the discount? Or?
No, each visit.
Do you get like a stamp on your card? You're like,
each visit.
They're certified.
Yeah. No, each visit. I need to see the balls again each visit. I need to see.
This
I'm
is
not gonna
sounding
remember.
less like about them and more about you.
It's way more about me. It's way more about me.
Okay.
Gay Chicken, Delvin Cox, Gay Chicken coming 2020. That's the big shit I want to see next year. Thank you for asking that question. Allowed me to go on for 10 minutes about Gay Chicken. Sorry, Josh.
Gay Chicken 2020.
Gay Chicken 2020.
The only chance to be
That actually almost sounds like you could. That sounds like a running like a ticket. Gay and chicken. Gay Chicken 2020. Yeah. Question. Women can be gay. So I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but women can be gay. Women, yeah, not that you need my permission, but I'm saying that it is theoretically possible for women to also be gay and to date other women.
I think she's asking how she gets her 10%.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't know. They won't be welcome.
And that's how you get in that Chick-fil-A crowd. Yeah, I'm on board. I see.
So it's a compromise, right? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't fight me outside. Don't fight me outside. See, I got customers already.
Like Chick-fil-A more.
This guy specifically singled out lesbians. I still like Gay Chicken better than Chick-fil-A. Fuck you, Chick-fil-A. I love it. See, that's how I get customers. Gay Chicken 2020. I gotta make like a shirt. It's gotta look like you're gonna vote for it.
Yo,
chicken.
that is a great merch.
Yo, Kaz, my man. Gay Chicken shirt. Let's get together on the Gay Chicken shirt.
We know you're watching.
Gay Chicken 2020. Kaz, you and me. I'm gonna hit you up after this, dog. Okay, so I have talked enough. Just kidding. Your turn. What do you want to see happen in 2020?
Oh boy.
I want to see the return of Sears.
Okay. So, would you like to ask him a question about the return of Sears? I don't know.
I think that's gonna take like some necromancy, or because they're pretty dead, right?
They're gone.
Essentially, if they can return, anything's possible.
Oh, so this is less about specifically you caring about Sears and more about the wanting the belief in imagination again.
Yeah.
This brings back everything. This
He
is
wants
the
to believe
childhood
in
wonder.
He wants to believe in Jesus again. Jesus rose from the dead. Sears can rise from the dead, right?
That was my 2020, Jesus.
Your 2020 is you'd like to see.
Yeah,
that would be pretty big.
I want
Delvin said
Jesus to
big.
come back, but he works at Sears.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What would he bless? What would you buy at Sears that you would have Christ bless?
Washing machines.
Washing machines?
Yeah,
it's all
dude.
holy water?
All holy water, dude. All your clothes, you're blessed for days.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
It would need
Think
to be
about it.
something which is like visible. So I think like a tie or like a T-shirt or something. Because if it's your underwear, no one wants to see that. But if you're like, hey, look at this tie that got blessed by Jesus.
Do you think
Instant conversation starter.
Do you think Sears Jesus would be kind of picky about what he did and did not bless? Like, for instance, if you go in there and you're carrying your Chick-fil-A bag, and it's not Sunday, it's Saturday, and you're carrying your Chick-fil-A leftovers in your hand, and you have like a tie that's got like crosses on it. I think you're buying the tie. I think he would bless the tie, right? Mm-hmm. But if you walk in there with the gay chicken bag and a yarmulke on, is he gonna bless the yarmulke?
Yeah,
or is
he's
he gonna
Jewish,
be like,
dude.
Yeah, he was Jewish.
Yeah, but you're carrying the gay chicken bag. So
okay.
So he doesn't bless the chicken.
Okay.
Jesus, bless this food as it enters our body. No, I'm not doing that, bro.
No, I can't.
They don't
bless that
support
chicken.
lesbians.
Plus, the chicken strips are shaped like dicks, dude. Come on.
Well, he's down for that.
Yeah. Well, just don't shape them like nails.
So this episode's a bit long, so we're going to break it into 2 parts. So next time, we're going to have part 2 of our live show at Curlies Comedy Club. Now, if you want to check it out early, go over to Jason's page at Shit Happens When You Party Naked. It's on Facebook, and you can watch actually the full live stream there, which is excellent, edited by me, of course. But hey, till next time, we need to talk.